Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Tawari Yahweh, Tawari Yahushai, Kal Yam, Tawari Kabad, Hawad Ahab Lai Hawba Hashem Yahushai, which is ancient Paleo Hebrew for all praises to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father's only name, in the name of Yahweh Shai, the Son's only name, the Rakak Wadash, which is the wisdom and understanding the Holy Scriptures, alright? This is Brother Yahweh coming to you with another lesson. Double honors the apostles and elders of greatness. So citations are 144,000, 1/3 men, women, and children like to be saved. And as you can see here clearly, this lessons are going to be about prayers, right? It's going to be about prayers. Now, if you look at this design, you will see different poses, I guess you can say, or different positions. And the scripture underneath each position and each letter. All right, so it's very symbolic, or there's a reason for that. Is that there's no excuse for our prayer life to be stunted or what's the word looking for? Stunted or limited. Yeah, that's the word, limited. We can pray technically anywhere, anytime, and in any language. I'm working on a prayer guide. I can upload it to my 3 main channels. Which will be Naba IL-Mawath, and there's 2 channels with that name. The thumbnails is with Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew in this lightning form. One is showing the earth and one is not showing the earth. And then there's another one I call Palal Gabar, which is Hebrew for a warrior of prayer, but I haven't exactly launched that one fully, but I'm working. I have some videos uploading it. Just got started out but yeah, the Spirit on me to God on me to do this lesson here. I just want to bring out a quick precept. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 16 to 18. It says, rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh, the will of the Most High in Mashiach Yahweh Shai concerning you. So this is the Most High will, that we give thanks, even through bad times and so forth, alright? But we keep pressing on, we keep pressing towards the mark, and prayer is communication with Yahweh, and it means begging with Yahweh, begging to Yahweh, right? So let me get that first precept. I'm going to use my Bible and read this thumbnail right here. The Spirit get on me to do many strongs and so forth. I'll just come to it. Switch over. Alright, so that's Psalm 63. Psalm 63 and verse 6. It says, when I remember thee upon my bed, I meditate on thee in the night watches. Alright. Verse 7, could jump into verse 7, said, because thou hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. Alright, but the main point is in my bed, and the first pose is a man lying down. Getting deja vu, it says, upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches. Right? So we meditate on Yahweh in the night watches. It can mean literally like if you're doing security or work or you're up late and so forth. But the night is a great time to pray because it's a dark time is one. It's the beginning of the day. According to scriptures, the day beginning at night. It's at sundown. Because in the beginning was darkness and void, and then the Most High said, let there be light. Right? So it's darkness first, then into light. Right? And yeah, so when I remember thee upon my bed, so when we lie down, think about Yahweh. This could also mean when we wake up as well. When we wake up and think of Yahweh Yahushai. Alright, so the next one is Exodus 34 and 8. And I got this from a photo I stumbled on years ago, and I edited for copyright reasons. For all copyright reasons, right? So yeah, this is Exodus 34:8. It says, and Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, oh, that's 24. It's like it. 34. I got 34 and 8. 34 and verse 8. It says, and Moses made haste and bowed his head toward the earth and worshipped. So Moses bowed his head toward the earth and worshipped Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright, this is Luke. Let's go to the New Testament now. Luke 24:41. Should probably find one in the Apocrypha and maybe update this another time. Just want to get this out. Strike while the iron's hot. You know what I'm saying? It's Luke 22:41. This is Yahushua most likely. Luke 22:41. It says, and he was withdrawn from them about the stone's cast, like a stone throw away, right? And kneel down and pray. Yahushua went down on his knees and he prayed. Now, some people might have knee issues and so forth, so they can't perform his prayer, but you can perform prayer lying down, put something soft on the ground, you know. There's four other positions, you know what I'm saying. But there's several positions you could pray, you know what I'm saying. But these are the basic human, the more constant positions we're in through the Spirit and power, through the design of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. All right, let's go to Mark 11:25. It says 11:25. It says, and when ye stand, this is standing now. When ye stand praying, forgive if ye have aught against any, and your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespass. So when ye stand praying, all right. So when you stand praying, it's clear as day. All right. So let's move on. 2 Kings 4:35. It might be Elijah. If I'm not mistaken. 2 Kings 4. That might be Solomon. 2 Kings 4. Yeah, it's Elisha. That's right. Slack it. 2 Kings 4:35. It says, and he went up and lay upon the child and put his mouth upon his mouth and kissed, and his eyes opened his eyes. No, slack it. 35. Where it says, and when he returned and walked in the house to and fro, and went up, stretched himself upon him, and the child sneezed 7 times. It's all English. And the child opened his eyes. So he was walking to and fro, right, in the house, praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? And he was praying in his mind, because it doesn't say what he was praying, and the woman heard what he was saying, right? The child's mother, right? So he was praying in his mind. So you can pray in your mind also, because the scripture said that you should pray in private. No one should hear. What are you doing? When you pray to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in secret, the Most High will bless you openly, right? If we paraphrase what Yahushua said. So let's go to Nehemiah. Shatan Bizio. I was listening to some videos by the apostles and the elders before I said do this lesson. Not a beat, not a sound. But as soon as you start to do this thing, but that shows we're doing something right through the Spirit and power of Yahweh. Now we are sitting, right? It's Nehemiah 1:4. It says, and it came to pass when I heard these words, I sat down and wept and mourned certain days and fasted and prayed before power of heaven, right? Clear as day. All right, so let's go to the last one. Matthew 26. Yeah, we gotta pray more than usual these days, because these Lefani angels, these 2/3 are active. Some of these guys watching YouTube. They're active, yo. So we gotta stay in the spirit. We gotta keep begging Yahweh Shino show His mercy to strengthen us, to keep us, to help us to rebuke these temptations in the spirit. It says Matthew 26:39. It says, and he went a little further and fell on his face, fell on his face and prayed. And that's what you call the prostate position, right? Face and prayed, saying, "Oh my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt." All right, simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I'll find a Dropbox if I don't have one already, so I can upload some of these photos. If I don't do it on this video, you can check the next video. Choose Spirit and Power Yahweh Shino Shai. And with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shino Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and those of greatness, so and citation of 144,000 men, 1/3 men, women, children left to be saved. Abad the ball.